Hi, everybody. Welcome to Mindful Mornings. My name is Karen Chillman, and I work at the high school. And I know that your teachers have probably told you to pay attention. And you may be wondering, what is paying attention? So that's what I'm here to teach you, how to pay attention. And we call that mindfulness. Mindfulness is paying attention on purpose. So the purpose of me being here and the videos of Mindful Mornings is to learn some techniques and some skills in paying attention. So the first thing that we do is put on our mindful bodies. And that looks a little bit different than just sitting in your seat. So you have to get your feet flat on the floor. And that's called being grounded. So we get the feet flat on the floor and we make sure that the knees are right over the ankles. And we sit up tall and straight. And we move the shoulders back into their sockets. We may even close the eyes. And if that's not comfortable, we can just gaze down at the floor. We have our hands on our thighs. And then we just notice our breath. The breath coming in and out of the nose. And we're noticing where that breath is living in our bodies. So we may be breathing up here, and we may be breathing in our bellies. And I just want you to notice where your breath is when you're breathing in. So when we breathe in, our bellies should be moving, just like filling up a balloon. So think about it. When you bring the breath in through your nose, it's expanding your belly. And it may come all the way up to your collarbones. And then we let that breath go in the exhale. And the belly comes in, and we may even bring that belly button in toward the spine. So let's try 3 of those breaths. Big bellies. And then releasing. So we take our time and we find some really slow breaths. So yours may not take as long as mine, and they may not take as long as somebody else's in the room, but we take those 3 breaths and we just notice and we check in with our bodies. Something else that we can do, and this is how we will start each of our mindful practices, with some kind of sound. So this is called a singing bowl, and it's made out of metal, and there's all different kinds and sizes of them. This one will make a certain sound, and what I want you to do is just close your eyes or again gaze at the floor with your mindful body on, and just listen to the sound. I'm going to ring the bowl. And you can't feel the vibration that the bowl is giving off, but sound is vibration, and I can feel the vibration still in my hand. You may notice other sounds in the room, and maybe you can label them. Like maybe there's a clock ticking. You might even hear your own breath. Throughout the day, start to listen to sounds, and that can make us pay attention a little bit closer if we pay attention to sounds. Let's try this sound one more time. And this time, again, if you feel like closing your eyes, close your eyes so you can really listen. And when you stop hearing the sound, just raise your hand. So the sound is now gone. You probably lost the sound before I did, and there's still some vibration that I can't hear, but I can feel. So mindful sound, mindful bodies. We'll get back into our mindful body. We'll try some mindful movement each time as well. So in our mindful movement, there was some mindful sound. we'll start by shrugging our shoulders, rolling back and down. Let's bring those shoulders forward and up and back and down. We tend to work at our desks, maybe at computers or writing, and our bodies are forward and bent forward, so we get kind of slumped in our back. So we want to get those shoulders back and down. We'll take a big inhale and we'll bring our right arm out and up, and maybe even look up at our fingers. This is called lateral flexion. So our feet are staying flat. We're finding a stretch in our right side. We'll exhale and bring the arm down, and we'll inhale and bring the other side up. We'll let that other shoulder go down. Eyes are coming up. We take a breath, and we'll exhale down. So let's try that other side again. Up and down with the breath. And other side, up and down with the breath. So we'll take arms forward this time. Let's take right arm over left in a knot pose. Squeezing, kind of like giving ourselves a big hug today. And we'll open the arms out and maybe even squeeze the shoulders back and look up. And then we'll take left over right. Big breath in and out. And then a release. So we'll take our right leg and stretch it out, bringing the toes back toward our nose. And then we'll bring it back, just curling to the top of the foot. And stepping forward. And then left leg will go out, turning the toes back, keeping that spine as straight as we can. And then turning the leg back. And then we plant those feet.